Ponzo Houdini, cake boss, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard, you heard? Let's get it.
All right, so we got my boy Ponzo Houdini back on Off the Porch once again, man.
Let's go, man. 5 times the charm, man. Let's go.
Man, that's exactly where I wanted to start, man. You right up there, man. Sure. I think it's you, VL Deck, and Hustle Rue who've had the most appearances on Off the Porch. Man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Off the Porch, man. Dirty Glove, man, for always showing me love.
Yeah, man. We've been locked in, man. So to see
definitely.
your success here recently, man, I love to see this too, bro.
Yeah, definitely, man. God been blessing me for real.
Yeah.
It's been going down.
Yeah, man. So first off, how we feeling today, bro?
Man, I feel great. You know, the weather a little crazy in Atlanta, but you know, shit, I'm moving around, getting to where I gotta be.
Nah, I dig that, man. And how's the new year starting off? You know, we're almost 1 month into it at this point.
Man, the new year starting off great, man. I just had a birthday, you know what I'm saying, on the 8th of January. So,
okay.
You know what I'm saying, I started off turning it up, man. We went down to Houston, you know what I'm saying. Turned it up down there for sure.
Oh, that's dope,
new
man.
Year, we back to work. Got a whole lot of things in store for 2024.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a couple years since you've been on the porch, man, so we got a lot to talk about. Man, first, let's start with this Rich Lit video, this song that's been going crazy for you this last 2 years, man.
Man, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Rich Lit changed my life in the music space, you know what I'm saying? That was my first single that actually blew up, you know what I mean, independently. I was on tour off of that single. That song ended up on a few movies. I had it on, it was on mainstream radio, college radio, you know what I'm saying? I was getting booked crazy in the strip clubs and the clubs here in the South, so Rich Lit definitely did his thing for me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a banger for sure.
Oh, absolutely, man. Did you know when you recorded it, like, this is going to be the one that turned you up like that?
That's a fact, because you know how some artists, when they be talking about, like, oh, I hated that song, and it was, no, I knew that was it. Like, it's the energy that it gave me, you know what I'm saying? It's that rich energy, you know what I'm saying? That's that energy. When I recorded that, I'm like, oh, yeah, this it. We going up off this one.
Yeah. And talk about pushing the record, like you said, independently, man. Not a lot of people can get it on these platforms, these spaces that you've been able to hit with it.
No, absolutely. You know, independently, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been working my move for a while, so the connections that I built up, I just started using them once I had a song that actually made sense to use them. So, you know what I mean? Like, just spinning the bag, though, you know what I mean? That's what it takes. Got to spin the bag in the right places, and then the results will show if you got the good product.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. What's one of the movies it was featured in, too?
It was featured in Pure Finesse. Like, that was my first starring big movie role that, you know what I mean, took me to the new heights in this movie industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's a perfect segue because you've been killing it with the movies.
Yeah.
So let's take it back. How did you get into acting at first?
Man, I got into acting, I tried my hand first with my own, like, little web series back when, you know what I'm saying, like Money and Violence and all that was coming out. You know what I mean, them YouTube series was coming out. So I tried my hand in my own web series called Epidemic, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, I got an opportunity to get a small role in Deuce King and A.K. Reed movie, Conflicted. And then after that, they threw me the alley hoop for Pure Finesse. And then Pure Finesse was major, you know what I mean? That joint was like #1 most popular movie on Tubi once it first dropped. So, you know what I mean? That shit took us up.
Yeah, talk about the plot to that movie and your role in it too, in case people haven't seen it.
Definitely.
Man.
So Pure Finesse out now on Tubi, Amazon Prime, Peacock. The plot, I played the character Maine, and me and my 2 homies, you know what I'm saying, we running around Atlanta finessing, you know what I mean, drug dealers, and you know what I mean, we get into the bag and we shaking it up. And then my homie Lucky, you know what I'm saying, he get tender about a chick. The chick end up lining him up, which entail line us all up. And you know what I mean, we had to suffer the demise over a chick. So, you know, be careful out there when you're moving.
Yeah, no, that's a real life statement right there, too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, downfall be a chick, so, you know what I mean? You got to be careful.
Yeah. So did you fall in love with, like, man, I need to be in more movies, like, right away with this?
Yeah, it was on. Because, you know, at that time, I didn't really have, like, real acting, you know what I mean? Like, acting professionalism. It was just me, you know, trying my hand and with a lot of pointers that was given from the bros on set. You know what I'm saying? And I fell in love with the craft, and then, you know what I mean, I ended up going to Louis Stansel acting school here in Atlanta.
Okay.
And then, you know, I just started honing my craft, and then a bunch of other opportunities. I got an agent, Carolyn. She been getting me in, like, Tyler Perry productions. What's that? All the Queen's Men. I just did a scene in that.
Oh, wow.
Jamie Foxx, what's that? They Cloned Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? I had a small role at the store, in front of the store and shit. But yeah, man, acting has definitely been real for me.
Yeah, it seems like it's a real passion for you too. You're not just doing this just for a check.
Nah, it's something I enjoy doing because, like, you know, growing up, I watched all the dope movies, you know what I mean? Like, so it's hand in hand with the music. It's entertainment business, so, you know, it just fall in my lap.
What would you say was like the most challenging role that you've taken on so far?
Challenging role? I can't say none of them was challenging. Actually, it was just like, it was natural, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Felt like this is what I was supposed to be doing. So, you know, I'm just going to keep pushing forward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is there any roles that you won't do?
Of course. I don't want to do any homosexual roles or any snitch roles. I'm just, you know what I mean?
No
like,
snitch roles?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I turned down P Valley, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
really?
Yeah, you know what I mean? And salute and kudos to anybody that, you know what I mean, that role fits, but that's just not me, you know?
Would you play a cop?
I pay a detective, yeah. Why not? Shit, I ain't in the streets no more, so you know what I'm saying? Like, it's business, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't take nothing away. Shit, look at 50 Cent.
Nah,
look at Ice-T. You know what I'm saying? Look at Ice Cube. You know what I mean? Boys is, you know what I mean? It's called transition. You know what I'm saying? I ain't active in the streets doing no crimes or nothing like that no more, so shit. I'm a professional. This is business, legitimate business.
Yeah, but you draw the line at being a snitch, though.
Yeah, I can't.
You can't do that on camera.
Because morally, I don't respect that morally. You know what I'm saying? So I just can't fuck with that.
Yeah. So the Jamie Foxx role, I know you just said it was kind of a small role, but what was that like being on set, you know, with everyone?
Man, that was a blessing just to be around, you know what I mean, a Hollywood set with big budget films, you know what I'm saying, millions of dollars being spent, you know what I'm saying, seeing the hard work that it takes just to film that one role. Like, it took us 12 hours just to film that one scene.
Really?
And that scene was only like 30 seconds in the movie. So it was like, sheesh, you know what I'm saying? Like, for, you know what I mean, like an instance being on smaller sets where, you know what I'm saying, like we only probably shoot it like 4 or 5 times. But that Hollywood set, we was there all day just for that one scene.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It kind of just opened up your eyes, like what it really takes, you know, to make some of these bigger budget movies like that, too.
Definitely.
So what, you got any movies that you can reveal that you're about to be in that you already filmed?
Make It Rain coming out soon.
Okay.
Shout out to King June. I'm starring in that. The Only Child coming soon. Shout out to my boy Ray Jr. from Cleveland. That joint will be coming out soon.
What did Ray Jr. do? He put the movie
Only
out?
Child, yeah, he got a movie called Only Child, yeah. Like in the next week or so, it's the premiere here in Atlanta. So,
oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my boy, he doing his thing.
What's your role in that movie?
I actually play a patron in a bar, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was definitely a good opportunity, you know what I'm saying? My boy been working for a minute.
Okay.
Another rapper that transitioned from the music to the movies, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, definitely dope.
No, that's hard right there.
Yeah.
What advice would you give someone that's trying to get into the acting business or into the movie business?
I would say just like any other business, hone your craft, learn about the business that you're in, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, take some classes, because classes is definitely going to get you to step your game up. Like, people like Denzel Washington still taking classes. Oh, yeah. So if he's still taking classes, you think you're not supposed to take none? So I told myself every year I'm going to take a different class, you know what I'm saying, and learn something new.
Yeah. What would you say was like one of the biggest things you learned while being in the acting classes?
That acting is not really acting. You know what I'm saying? So like, cause if you see somebody acting on camera, you can tell that they acting. So, you know, just be yourself. You know what I mean? Be you in that moment. So like if they give you a scenario, be you in that moment. Be your real, authentic self in that moment.
That's wise words right there, man.
Definitely.
Yeah. And you're about to executive producer your own film, right?
Yeah, so, you know, after being in over 10 movies, I was like, you know, I done seen and I learned a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I put together my own production team, you know what I'm saying? And now it's time for me to start, you know, venturing off, you know what I mean? Putting up the bag and co-directing, co-producing my own films and also starring in them as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's that time. So Hustler Dreams coming soon. We actually start filming in like 30 days. I'm
really?
excited too, yeah.
Oh, that's major right there,
it's
man.
Up.
Yeah.
It's definitely up.
What can you tell us about the plot? I know you don't want to give away too much.
Yeah, the plot is just like about a young boy that went through something traumatic in his childhood, and then as he grow up, he keep reliving that dream, and then history end up repeating itself with his son. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a real deep story.
Yeah. Is it kind of loosely based on your life?
It's not even based on my life at all.
Okay.
But, you know, it was just, you know what I mean, something that I came up with along with a producer that co-produced, you know, and wrote the story for me. I gave her the idea, and she put that pen to work.
Nah, that's dope. You really getting into your bag with this.
It's on.
Too,
it's definitely on. You know, and one thing about the movie world, ain't no age limit on that. You know, they always casting, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like the music, like, don't nobody really want to hear no 90-year-old rapper, but you can be a 90-year-old, you know, actor, you know what I'm saying? There's grandparents and all type of movies.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
So you really see like a long-term future with this thing,
Absolutely, definitely. Yeah. Entertainment business. I'm here to take over and get what I came to get out of it.
Oh. What's some of your goals for either the acting or even on the producing side then?
I just want to, you know, create dope content that, you know, outlive me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I'm gone, my name's still alive because I done created these different avenues that's going to last forever.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then, it creates the generational income for my family to keep eating off of this stuff even when I'm not around again.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Can you talk about the reality show too?
Oh, yeah, reality show For the Love of Ponzo. Shout out the Next Network. They came to me. It was like, yo, I see what you're doing. You turning it up. We want to pitch a reality show to you. First, they was talking about a documentary, and then they was like, what you think? I'm like, nah, we got to do something that's more exciting. So I'm like, let's do a love show. You know what I'm saying? We're back on some remix of Flavor Flav and, Ray J love show. And they casted 10 chicks. You know what I mean? We was in a house, and it was like they was fighting for my love, different contests, different things was happening. You know what I mean? It was a very dope experience. It was so successful independently that they wanted to bring me on to do season 2, which will be in the making this summer. So
oh, really?
Down. Yeah, season 2 For the Love of Ponzo. So be on the lookout for those castings.
Huh. So who ended up winning season 1, and where's she at today?
They got to watch the show to see, but it definitely got real interesting. It's definitely gave that element of reality TV. But shout out to the winners, and yeah, man, that didn't work out, so now we on. Have to do it again. We have to do it again. Yeah. Season 2 on the way.
And how much of reality TV is reality versus scripted?
Honestly, my show, none of it was scripted. The only thing that was scripted about my show was the contest that I made up. You know what I mean, before the show. Like, I came up with all the contests that they had to do, you know what I mean, to get disqualified and stuff like that. And then just a little test that I was, you know what I mean, running on them to see what type of women that they was and see if they was even worthy of being with a guy like me. So, it worked out pretty well. But yeah, most of it was reality. I'm talking about the emotions that they were showing. The energy that was felt on that show was definitely real. Definitely.
No, that's crazy right
there.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. You've been in Atlanta how long now? 3 years?
Yep, 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so for folks that don't know, like what inspired you to move down here from Buffalo?
So, growing up in Buffalo, New York, you know what I'm saying? It's like we upstate New York. We not the borough, so, it's like we don't have the outlets. We don't have the big buildings where all the important people are in it to put a person in position. So, we had to move outside of our hometown in order to get, the resources to be able to get to the next level. And of course, we know this Black Hollywood. Mm-hmm. So if you want to be successful in the entertainment business, this where it was thriving at. So I'm like, I need to go get down there and mix and mingle in the place where it's at. So, I decided to move a long time ago, but then, trials and tribulations.
Yeah, because I know we talked about it
trials and
during a lot of interviews. It's like, I'm about to make that move. I'm about to make that move.
Trials and tribulations, was halting my movement, but it finally happened, and then it was the best move I ever made, for real. Best move.
No, that's dope. I love to hear, stories like that too, man. Yeah. And, especially with the movie scene blowing up here in Atlanta and in Georgia, of course, too. Yeah. It was like a perfect fit for what you're trying to do, man.
For real. And that fell in my lap. I came here on some music and other business type shit, you know what I mean? And the movies just fell in my lap. You know what I mean? It was like, I guess it's a part of my calling, you know what I'm saying? I ain't running from it. I'm running towards it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So how's it been like, adjusting to all this new fame and success here?
Shit, I enjoy it, but it come with its BS too, though. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you moving right, man, we ain't sweating none of it, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed, though. I'm thankful. I'm humble. I'm appreciative of the opportunities, and you know what I mean, and the wealth that comes with the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I worked hard for here, so
yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm blessed for real, though.
And how do you deal like with hate or online trolls?
At the end of the day, for the online people, they don't really know me, so I don't take it personally. Sometimes I might jab back at them just for shits and giggles, but like at the end of the day, they don't really know me. But people that really know me, that hate and the jealous and envy, that's just something that's wrong with them at the end of the day. Long as they don't try to get out of line, personally, you know what I'm saying, in a real life aspect, man, let them have that. Yeah. Let them have that, because they gotta live this. They gotta live watching this show every day. You know what I'm saying? They go, and I'm just getting started still. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting started still. Like, we ain't even done turning up yet. But hopefully they can learn something. Because when I do this, I don't do it to brag. I do it to inspire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came from nothing and I made it to the top. You know what I'm saying? Independently. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still ain't signed no deals. I still ain't had no major corporations try to invest in me. This all off of my hustle.
Nah, for
So,
real,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? This is just to show people like, yo, you can do it too.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, how proud of yourself are you of how far you made it in your life? Because, you know, the first time we talked about you like being on Buffalo's most wanted list.
No, that's a
You
fact,
know, I'm
bro.
sure that's like, you know, probably the bottom point of your life.
Yeah.
To now to where you can look back and be like, shit, I overcame all that shit.
No, for real, man. I done went to jail 3 times, man. I done did a couple bids, and it's like being on Buffalo's 10 Most Wanted, that ain't no accomplishment. You know what I mean? That's like something that's like, damn, I was really like you said, I was really at my lowest point in life. But, you know, I persevered through all of that, and now 10 years later, I'm running it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely running it up, taking over the world.
What would you say are like some of your keys to being successful then?
You just got your surroundings, your people, places, and things. Like one thing, when I was locked up, I was taking like an ASAP drug program, and in that program, they would teach you like the people, places, and things. Like you gotta be mindful of the people that's around you. So you are who you hang around. So if he ain't got no money, or he on some BS, or he shady, he a snitch, he a weirdo, you know what I'm saying? This is who you are, because this is your surroundings, you know what I'm saying? Then the places that you at, you know, you in suspect places, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? And then the things, what are you consuming your time with? If it ain't nothing positive or nothing that's gonna bring you a bag, you wasting this opportunity of life.
Yeah. No, that's real shit.
Yeah, for real.
And you don't drink or smoke, right?
Nah, I don't do none of those things. Like I stopped in 2018, like the top of 2018. You know how everybody's like, I got my New Year's resolution. I ain't doing this, so I'm gonna do this. And I literally lived with it. You know what I'm saying? I said I was gonna do it, and I ain't tell nobody I was gonna do it. It was just something I made up in my mind. Like, yo, it ain't serving me no purpose. Now, just because you see me in my stories, on my social media, or in my videos, or in the movies, turning up with bottles in the club and all that, that's all marketing. You know what I'm saying? That's all marketing for the brand. That ain't no, you know what I mean? I don't indulge at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people, you know, they want to quit as well.
Right.
Can you talk about, like, was it really difficult at first for you to make that decision and actually follow through with it, or was it easier than you thought?
It's up to you. It all depends on the person. So, like, somebody else actually was like, yo, bro, how you just stop smoking weed, man? How you do this? How you stop drinking? I said, when you hungry, what you gonna go do? You gonna get some food, right? When you gotta use the bathroom, what you gonna do? You gonna go to the toilet, right? It's up to you. You make the decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all decision making. You know what I'm saying? So, like, at the end of the day, when something, you feel like something, you make that decision. So if you want to stop. And then a whole nother thing is, it'd be hard for people because they be caught up in the peer pressure. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with their surroundings. If it's in your surroundings, and every day your homies or your family, they trying to pass you some shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, you can say no to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think about it. You can say no to it. It's up to you. Like, everything is up to you. Your life is your book. You writing that motherfucker. So if you decide to put something on your page that don't serve you, that's your problem.
No, that's real. And especially with so much things that you have going on,
Right.
I'm sure it's a lot easier to focus when you're sober, man.
You got to stay sober when you know what I mean, dealing with empire, man, because it's like, I see a lot of successful dudes, even dudes that's way more successful than me, like financially and popularity-wise, they be lacking. Like, I be seeing how they be moving. I be looking at them like, that's nasty work. Like, how you responsible for all this and got all this going on, and you here lacking in the club, drunk, out of your mind, sloppy. Man, anything can happen to you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen to you. So, you know, people don't be moving right, and, you know what I'm saying? They need to wake up, because, you know what I mean? We only get one life to live, and if you living it and you moving crazy, it's a lot of wolves out here that's hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of opportunity. Or you can just make a mistake and do some crazy shit, you know what I mean? Like, just because you not in your right state of mind. So, you definitely got to, you know what I mean, wake up out here.
Real shit, man. I know fans asking, can we expect new music from Ponzo in 2024?
Absolutely, shit. I got a new album dropping next month in February. It's called Rituals. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. We dropping that next month. Like, I took the last year off because I was so, you know what I mean, so busy with the movies and reality TV. You know what I'm saying? It's time to bless them with a new project, and it's up for sure.
What's this new music sounding like then? What should fans
Man,
expect?
it just sound like therapy. You know what I'm saying? Rituals is, you know what I mean, every day, you know what I'm saying? It's like, when we wake up, we have rituals. Like, some people, rituals like in the morning, go to the gym or go to work or pray or, you know what I'm saying, eat breakfast. These are all rituals. So we all have rituals that we do, you know what I mean, unknowingly that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean, this album is about, you know what I'm saying, just the rituals of my life.
I got you, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Any features we should expect on there, or we give them all Ponzo here?
No, I got some features on there, and I'm bringing some new artists to the light as well. So,
Okay.
You know what I mean, that's one thing that I be big on, you know what I'm saying, helping other people, you know what I mean, climb up the ladder. You know what I'm saying? I never forget where I came from. So, you know what I'm saying, I know I was once that artist that was thriving and hungry to trying to get to, you know what I mean, the next level, and I ain't have nobody pull me up. So, you know what I mean, I be wanting to, you know what I mean, send an elevator back down, because it's a lot of dope talent out here. They just don't have no opportunities. So I just be, you know, helping out a little bit as much as I can.
Are these artists from Buffalo or down here in Atlanta or all over?
I got artists from Buffalo, Jersey, Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just, you know what I mean? Like, it's not about the actual, you know, the popularity. It's about the quality of the music that they dropping. So, you know what I mean? It's like a sound I be listening for.
Okay.
Definitely.
And what's your thoughts on the music scene in Buffalo right now today, man?
I fuck with Buffalo music scene. You know, we got different types. You know, we got the boom bap, we got the trap, we got the drill, we got, you know what I mean, the hardcore, we got the R&B, we got a lot of good music, you know what I'm saying? I just wish that, you know, we come together more, because right now, you know, that East Coast is full of everybody against each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they be thinking they be in competition with each other, and when they don't know, we all the same motherfucking brand, Buffalo.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, when we put out music, you know what I mean, they don't look at you as you from this hood, or you from this group, or you from this set. Nah, bro, you from Buffalo. Because when you go out of town, they be like, where you from? Oh, you from Buffalo? You a Buffalo rapper.
Yeah, you can't just rep your hood.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you gotta, once they realize that we all on the same team, no matter what label we a part of, or what hood we from, or what set we a part of, you know what I'm saying, we'll start being more successful, because that's how all the other cities and states got successful, realizing that we all one brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my homies in Detroit. They recognized it. Memphis, Atlanta was probably the first to recognize it. You know what I'm saying? The Texas, they recognize it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, the West Coast, they started recognizing it. So it's like, once you realize that this is your brand, just like the sports team, Buffalo Bills, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though we just took another L, but, you know what I mean? We
Mahomes
still
got you guys' number, man.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, man. I keep seeing this happen, and it's like detrimental. I said, can we get one in my lifetime? All I need is one. I don't care if they never do it again. But before I go, can we at least get one? That's all I need is one.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nah, they got Josh Allen, man.
They I don't know what be going on, bro. It's like they get to that motherfucking big game, and it be like, what the come on, bro.
Yeah, this year they had the home game, you know, finally got them
at it.
They
had it, bro. They had, and we were supposed to win that game, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Them last 3 plays, Jai, that was crazy.
Yeah,
then
he
the,
missed
then
the guy crossing.
Come on, man. The motherfucking kicker, man.
You blaming the kicker? You've been seeing all the hate he's been getting?
He out of pocket for that, man. He out of pocket for that, man. The kicker crazy for that. But, you know, it was a rough game under a lot of pressure. So I know, you know what I'm saying, once you under a lot of pressure, it'd be rough on you. But, man, you can't miss the big shot.
Yeah.
You can't miss the big shot, because you don't get too many opportunities.
No,
so when you get it, you got to smash it. You got to smash it.
They loaded, though. I think they're coming right back next year, man.
Yeah, they got a nice squad, good coaching and everything. So, you know what I mean, they going to do their thing. They just got to finish it. They got to bring it home.
No, that's real. Yeah.
Got to bring it home.
I see you still be giving back to Buffalo, too, though, even though you don't live there.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, so it's like, this is a community that raised me, you know what I'm saying? So I always do give backs every year. This is my 5th year in a row doing a give back to the community, do a back to school drive. We gave over 250 book bags away with school supplies in it for the neighborhood. We auctioned off 10 bicycles. You know what I mean? We fed the community, you know what I'm saying? Just as regular shit, man, you know, like, and I just do this out of kindness in my heart, because, like I said, I know what it's like not having, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, God put me in a position to be able to help others. So that's what I'm doing. So, you know, every year I make sure I give back every year.
Yeah, salute to you for doing that, too.
I appreciate
man.
it, bro. Definitely. Yeah. We need more people doing it, because, you know, that blessing that God give you, it ain't just for you. It's for you to look out for other people, the less fortunate.
No, that's very true.
Yeah.
What's some advice you would share to the youth coming up right now today?
The youth, man, stop listening to rappers. Because most of these rappers is telling a fantasy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's entertainment. So don't take it as, you know what I mean, literal. Most of these rappers ain't about to crash out and lose million dollar enterprises doing the shit that they talking about in their music. Like, it's not real. Some of them, a small percentage, actually really live that life, but most of them, they just good storytellers. So at the end of the day, like, stop believing in rappers. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to the music, you can like the music, but like, most of it be cap, for real. Like, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't take it literally. You know what I'm saying? Because you take it literally, now you hypnotized to go do some of the shit you heard in the music, and now you done just ruined your whole life. Definitely.
Absolutely. And what's your thoughts on, like, the courts using rappers' lyrics against them, too?
Yeah.
Like you said, a lot of this shit just entertainment,
exactly.
too.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's sad that the courts using rappers' lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what happened to the freedom of speech? You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even got freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then I've been hearing like in the interviews they been talking about like, what y'all ain't never pressed no actors. You know what I mean? They kill people in movies and like you ain't never used their lyrics against them. But it's like, you know, I think they just targeting the rap culture.
Yeah, because you don't hear this in any other genre.
Nah, they just targeting the hip hop culture, man, and it sucks, man. I hope somebody get in there and pass a law to leave us alone because we need to be able to express ourselves without judgment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been going on, you know what I mean, these last couple of years with these court cases and shit like that, and it's like, come on, bro. Like, if you gonna take somebody to court and try to, you know what I mean, take them up and through there, use your evidence, hard evidence. Don't be using their music, bro. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's freedom of speech. Free, you know what I mean? It's like, so what y'all trying to do? In the rap business? Because that's what it sounds like they is trying to do. Like, it's like, all right, they making too much money. We can't control them. Let's, you know what I mean? Let's end that altogether. They out of control with that. Let's, you know what I mean? So that's what I feel like the problem is. Like, they let too many people get in and become multimillionaires and they can't control, you know what I mean? They can't control it. So they like, this is how we get rid of it. The shit that they saying, we gonna start using it against them.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to stop their influence.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, you know what I mean? It's trying to stop, it's all control, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, most of these rappers not even really like that. So it's like, for you to be stopping, you know what I mean? You putting this like, these are some good kids out here, man. They good kids. They just learned that shit. If I say this, it's gonna get me rich.
No, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if I say this like this and act like this, it's gonna get me rich. Some of our favorite legends wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, some of our favorite legends that passed on, God rest their soul, and they still legends, even though they wasn't like that, because in the music space, they did their thing and they created something that, you know what I mean, never can be duplicated. But yeah, man, it's the entertainment business. Why can't we just entertain without, you know what I mean, people trying to arrest us for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And do you feel like the record labels, they're trying to push an agenda by like the type of artists that they sign these days?
It's always an agenda being pushed, like, because you see what waves is working at that time. So if you see a certain wave working at that time, I feel like that's the agenda that they trying to push. You know what I mean? So like for the last few years, it was like that drill wave was going crazy.
It's like if you diss someone, you're probably going to get signed.
Yeah, you're going to get signed, but you know, like, and then in a sense, some of these rappers really like that and they losing their life over it. You know what I'm saying? Some of these rappers really like that and they losing their life over it. So you just got to be mindful, man.
Yeah, we just saw that with the O-Block case.
Yeah,
where, like, they all just got hemmed up off
Yeah,
that
man,
shit.
definitely. Yeah, I used to be in the studio with them, man, and you know, like I could say they really like that just from, you know what I mean, being around them and seeing how they move, and you know what I mean, that's their real lifestyle. And it's not too many rappers that's their real lifestyle, but to some of them it is, and that's all they know. You know what I'm saying? And then the advice I got for them is like, yo, if you really still active doing shit, you shouldn't be rapping.
Yeah, you shouldn't even have social media.
You shouldn't be rapping. You shouldn't be public with it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and another thing for people that's out there doing shit, you can go to jail. You can get in trouble, my nigga. So it's like, why is you online promoting it? You know what I'm saying? Like, figure it out.
Yeah, because with the YSL case, all of their evidence is coming from rap songs and social media. That's all they're pulling up. For
sure.
They don't have shit else.
Man, free Thug, man, for real. Good dude, man. Yeah, man, it's like they using music against us, man. They using music against us. It's terrible.
No, it's horrible, man. Yeah, free Thug, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Good dude.
Anything else in the works for 2024, Ponzo, that you can reveal right now, man?
Man, just working, bro. Just working and networking. Just working and networking, man. That's all. Just keeping this shit moving. Train don't stop.
Yeah. Go ahead and plug your social media so everyone can follow you and tap into you know, all the moves you're making.
It's Ponzo Houdini, Cake Boss, Cake Boss. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Ponzo Houdini, Ponzo Houdini, and you can go stream my music on all music platforms. Go stream all my music on all music platforms. Ponzo Houdini, we out here.
Yeah. Hey, shout out you want to give before we wrap it up here, bro?
Yeah, man. Shout out Buffalo, New York, man. Shout out God for putting me in this position to keep glowing up, and I'm blessed, man. That's just what it is.
Come fuck a rich nigga, bae, come fuck a lit nigga, bae, come fuck a rich nigga, bae, come fuck a lit nigga, bae, come fuck a rich nigga, bae.